Today I'm going to show you how to go from this to that in just a few simple, easy steps. Let's get into it. Guys, Navik here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm super excited to share this photo editing tool that has literally changed the way I've edited photos since I found out about it. And I briefly touched on it in my last video about composition when I was talking about unique perspectives and parallel lines. And if you haven't already seen that video, definitely go check it out. So the tool I'm talking about today is the perspective corrector in Lightroom, and I'm going to show you how it works. Alright, so here we are in Lightroom. The first thing we need to go do is head over to transform, which is basically where you're going to do all the perspective correcting. So the first thing is click on this little circle right here, and this is going to allow you to trace over the main lines of whatever it is you are trying to correct. So in the case of this picture, I'm just going to trace over the building and this line over here. You're gonna do the same for the other side. And just watch what happens when I let go of these.
What?
Look at that. Isn't that insane? It pretty much completely changed the perspective of the picture. And obviously we have this white area here, and a quick fix for that is just to simply scale in a little bit and move this picture up. How cool is that? Even though this picture looks really good now, it's not quite done yet. We need to fix this distortion that's created, which makes this picture look like it's bulging out at us. It's very subtle, but it's definitely noticeable, and that's something we want to fix. So go over to lens corrections and just simply mess around with distortion so that this top line is parallel with the grid that pops up when we try to correct the distortion here. So just kind of mess around with that, and I'm gonna go right about there. Again, super subtle, but definitely makes that little bit of difference. Alright, the other thing is I don't like how the window is being cut off here, so I'm just gonna shift this picture up by a little more. Another thing that we need to fix is the fact that the picture is kind of slanting backwards, and you can kind of see it right here because this line isn't parallel with the line at the edge over here. So in order to fix that, we're just gonna go and mess around with the vertical and make it so that the windows become parallel with the lines on the side of the frame. Alright, and obviously we have the little white showing up again, so we're just gonna scale in a bit more. So that's it, you guys. That's literally all it takes to transform your pictures completely. And just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna do another one because honestly this is just so much fun. So we're gonna head over to this one. Not exactly the most appealing picture either, but we're gonna fix that. So we're gonna do the same. We're gonna line this up with the structure of the building, like so. Just make sure you match it up with the lines as best as possible. I'll make another one over here. Seems about right. And then we're gonna make one going from one side of the picture to the other. Alright. Obviously we need to scale in. So let's do that. And then also move this picture up a bit so we can see a little bit of the sky. So as you can see, the lines of the building here aren't exactly parallel with the edge of the frame, and that's something we need to fix. So we're gonna go over to the horizontal tool, just move that like so, and then move the vertical tool, and voila. And the reason I changed the horizontal, because if you look at how it was before, it was slanted a bit too much, and we needed to fix that. We're gonna have to mess around with distortion as well because this picture does look a little bit distorted and we need to kind of fix that. Let's mess with the lens correction. I kind of want this line just to cut off here and not have that extra bit showing a little bit higher. And there you go, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was and you learned something, please consider liking and subscribing. Make sure to hit that notification bell, and if you're still confused about anything, comment down below. I'm here to help. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.